Few minutes later, they also shoot me.
He got gunshot here.
Yeah.
You can feel here. The remaining.
How many?
One gunshot here.
Yeah.
It's a gun that, hit from here,
Yeah.
explode from the backward. Yeah, if you want to, you can here. At the back, you feel it.
Don't touch.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
As a second-generation Vietnamese Cambodian American and a child of war survivors, there are gaps in my knowledge and understanding of my ancestral roots. Somehow, much of the art, the culture, the history never reached me. So this is my way of learning, growing, and healing through community.
Have a tea.
The tea is wonderful. Thank you.
This is Indian tea, and Master Kunchok is really good with making tea. If you have any question, you can also ask him.
Yes, it's not often I get to sit down with English-speaking monks. Growing up in a traditional...
Can you just... sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay, yes.
But I'm just going to India to Kunchok.
Yes.
Interesting thing. He is Cambodian and Vietnamese mix. And I'm just telling her, yesterday, we went to the Long Beach Cambodian town and we had a noodle at the Cambodian restaurant, right? And that's our first Cambodian noodle, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Our Vietnamese friend, they took us to try the famous, you have to be in the queue. Early in the morning, around 9 or 10, we wait in the line because that's good in that area, the Long Beach. I forgot the name of the restaurant. So I'm just telling her, it's a very coincidence because we have not been in contact with any Cambodian.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And suddenly yesterday we went and tried the Cambodian noodle. We went to the Cambodian town. And today we met how Cambodian and how Vietnamese. So,
We love synchronicity.
Yes. And in the Buddhist we say it's a kind of a karmic connection.
Chemical connection?
Karma.
Karma.
Have you heard about karma?
Yes.
Karma is a Sanskrit word which means action. So if we have been in the action to meet, we have met in the past life, then in a way we let that karmic imprint there to meet again in like that, this incident. So even though we both are born in Tibet, crossing the Himalayas, flying all the Pacific Ocean, and we are here.
Yes.
You are back from the Cambodian, right? See, it has to do with the karmic connection. That's what we say and we believe. Okay, now you can ask.
Thank you for that. That just makes me smile. That's like, yes. Wow. Okay, so, sorry, is there anything that you wanted to share?
You ask.
You can ask any of us. Yeah, some you can ask with him.
I honestly was not sure what to expect coming here other than it's a sign, let me show up and you just, see what unfolds in our time together. The first question that actually comes up for me is about the genocide. What is something that we should consider at this time, given the nature of the state of the world, and this isn't the first genocide, and it's not the only
history
one.
has taught us so much.
Yeah.
Actually, if we are supposed to learn something, we should have learned by now that these genocides and all these things, the war and everything is not working. But still, because of the ignorance,
Yes.
and that's why when you are under the influence of the negative emotions, that's why this topic, the sea learning, social, we have to. It's not like, okay, go and to Russia and stop the war. It's not like that. We have to find the root cause, where it comes from. Okay, this anger, how? From the young kids, something is wrong with the modern education. Because when they become, educated and grown up, okay, some of them will become scientists, doctor, business, world leader. But if they become a good world leader with a good moral, they will not go for this genocides and this one. But unfortunately, when our education system is too much focused on the outside development, right? Like a material thing, and all this, the new technology and the material improvement is focused on just a temporary how to bring benefit. Like Okay, if you have a better cup, you can drink tea comfortable. But it's only for the comfortable. Even without a cup, you can drink in the hand. It's okay. As long as it goes inside. That's the purpose, right? Like driving car. Back in time, we ride the horse. Okay, you reach there. Faster or not. But real thing is how to change. We never took, it's a very rare to take these kind of modern education within how to, develop within the moral ethics. Everything is focused outside.
Yeah.
So when you focus outside, everything is challenging. When there is challenging, all this challenging comes from hatred, anger, ego, jealousy. Okay, that country is developed an atom bomb, we should develop 2 atom bombs. The next country say, that's not the challenging we are supposed to. If the upbringing of our kids, we as a human being, with the love and with a better moral ethics from the root, we will be more concerned about environment, about humanity, about concern for not only just a human, about animals, right? Yeah, everything is related. And sometimes that's why in the Buddhist, we talk about the root cause of all this because of ignorance, lack of knowledge. Only short-sighted. So you think what you are doing, okay, if I kill him, I will gain. That's very short-sighted. But if you go beyond, sometimes these short-sighted bring more trouble, like a war. Sometimes you feel, okay, if I take this from him, we will be more powerful. No, they have been going through, both sides have been going through the trouble. But people don't see that long one. Only the sparkle. It's been sparkled with the hatred, ego. So there you don't want to lose your face. Just for losing your face, you create big genocide. Look at the history of the Hitler. When we look, even now, when I see some of the movies of the Nazis based on the true story, it's really beyond imagination how a human can do such genocide.
It doesn't feel human.
Yeah, it doesn't. This is not what humans are for.
Yeah, it doesn't
right?
feel human.
So, like this, in the history, if you look back, each and every country, I'm not saying we all are perfect. We all have made mistakes. So that's why what I'm saying is, if we are supposed to learn from the history, we should be learned by now. And we never expect now in the 21st century there will be a war. But unfortunately, more and more happening. Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Palestine. Israel and Palestine, we have been hearing since we are a child. And still that issue is going there.
Yeah. What would be your advice for people who, we want to do something, right? But there's only so much that we can physically do. So from like the Buddhist practice on what can we do at the individual level now?
So that question, often many friends, they ask how we can change world. Similar question with yours. We have the concern, we want to do something. So many people reach us and ask, Master, how we can change the world, how we can help others. So from the Buddhists, from our understanding, the first thing is change yourself. First thing is change yourself. With this, if you become compassionate and more peaceful, a better person, you can make your family a better person. Start from your family. Sometimes leaving your family and you are trying to reach out, that's not possible. First, try to see how you have changed. When you can change with whatever the practice you are doing, whether Buddhist or Christianity or Muslim or whatever the practice, if that is changing you to become a better person, you take yourself as an example. Then you can proudly say, you can do this because I'm the example. Sometimes we become hypocrisy. We talk beautifully. The world leaders talk beautiful. They say we need to concern of the, what we call it, the global warming, environment, the G1920. These talks also are concerned about humanity, but always act in the self-gain. That's not a genuine talk. So that's why if each country wants to do some contribution for the world, first these world leaders need to change within their own country. if the country is peaceful, then they can make contribution, isn't it? Similarly with us, if your mother is calm and compassionate, that's affect the kids. The children, you don't need to teach. The two parents became the example. Because the young kids will learn by copying. Copy paste is already there before the computer, right? Everything comes with the copy paste. So as we also as kids, we copy it from our parents, how to talk, how to make foods, how they act. If the father is smoking, kids also think smoking is good. You catch it from in general, I'm not saying it should be common for everything. But so you have to make the example. So my own thinking is, if you need to change something, first change yourself. If you change automatically with your own positive things, this will affect your friend, your family. There will be more harmony and peaceful in your home. And that became an example in the neighborhood, in your town. They say, oh, this family is very joyful. They are very, if you have problem, go to this family. That will pass. Then it became like a peaceful town. With peaceful town, peaceful city, country, then we can pass it. If not, we as an individual, we have a limited ability. If we are supposed to go and change everyone, we cannot go and knock every door to change it. So first you need to change yourself. You make the example. Like great masters, like for us, His Holiness the Dalai Lama is one of the ideal example for us. With him, it makes a huge, even for the non-Buddhist, non-Tibetan, many people, just seeing him, meeting him, it has kind of positive influences, and which makes you to be a better person. Just seeing him. You don't need to do something. Just smile and meet the person. If you go to the Dharamsala where we have our monastery, every day, 600, 500 people are in line waiting to receive his audience. And people only get, because so many people they wish to see him, only get 5 seconds or 1 or 2 minutes to see him. But many people, after seeing the Dalai Lama, they say, my life has changed just because of this short 2 minutes meeting with him. So that can be, make the differences.
Wow.
So I strongly feel, first you have to change yourself. And you should be the example for others. And with this, your family will be example. Right, Kunchok?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give your idea. It should not be the same, right?
Yeah.
100% right.
And here I have a very good example. It happened with me here recently.
Yes.
I just told the Kunchok also, we sometimes, not far from here, there's a Whole Food. So we used to go there to do some kind of grocery shopping. So just a few months before, I went there to buy something in the Whole Food, right? And there I met a lady. And from her appearance, I can see that she's a kind of homeless or something. And even I can smell, these kind of what they call it, hashish or the smokes. The small smell. What they call it, these kind of the drugs they use.
Oh, I don't know.
Hashish. Anyway, you smell something. Here in this America, wherever this area, you smell it strongly.
Smell it. Okay.
It's a very strong, right? So the lady, I smell from this, I know she's homeless or something. But she came straight to me to pay a respect. She said, oh, are you Buddhist monk? Yeah, I'm a Buddhist. She was so happy to meet me. And she told me, are you doing any meditation? Then I told her, yeah, I'm doing meditation. So if you want, you can come. I gave her the address. We are at the Westminister here. It's a walking distance from where the Whole Food. And you're always welcome. If you want, you can come. Then the point here is she came to see me in the Whole Food while she was also with the handful of some the groceries, like bread and some foods in her hand full. So she came and talked with me briefly. Then she went back to where she was browsing the aisles, and keep busy. Then suddenly she came back to me and she told me, "Oh, Master, today I met you. You are a monk. So I'm supposed to take this without paying. Without paying, she is supposed to take this and sneak out. But the positive change is here. Not because she know me bad, good person like that.
Yeah.
Only because I'm in the monk's dress. That makes the difference. She say, now I feel shy to take this out without paying. So since I met you, I'm going to put this back. And she go back to put it back. See, that's the small, just because the great Buddha, with his monks' positive impact that he has left 2,500 years back, is still here. Whether how much qualified we are, just because of our monk's dress, can make this positive. So she feels shy to take it away without paying. And I also feel not comfortable. So I told her, what do you have got? And she said, this, I will pay for you. So I just paid for her because it really touched me also. She, at least, nobody's bad. Everybody has the good quality. It depends on when you don't get the chance to show it. But she also has this hidden good quality. So seeing the monk, she feels uncomfortable to do something wrong thing. So she's trying to correct herself. So that's the same example. So if you try to be a good person, you don't need to talk. Just your opinions can make the positive effect.
Wow.
That's really happened here.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you for sharing.
Isn't it?
Wow. Wow. I feel called to focus on generational healing. Generational healing because of my Vietnamese and Cambodian roots. Right? We have the Vietnam War, we've got the Cambodian genocide, and here I am having to work through the trauma. And so generational healing for me, it's a lifelong mission, right? Because it's a lot of, like, even though I was not there present for the war and I was not there present for the genocide, I could feel it in my body. And I don't know, I'm getting emotional just sharing.
Yeah, you became the second person who have went through these genocides. We have been the first person. And for this, he is the good example. You talk with him, right? You share some of your story. You can talk.
Thank you.
So you lived through it?
Yes.
Oh wow.
지금 나가서 좀 share the answer. 전절 용단데. It's better to hear from you. You can ask him because he is born in Tibet. Even though we have a family in Tibet, we want to live with family. But why we come in exile? What is happening in Tibet? What he has went through in order to come to exile, crossing the Himalayan mountains. He has more experience than me. So yeah, you can share some of the experience how you come to India.
I was born in Tibet. Then 2000, I was escaped from Tibet. We many problems on the way. We by walk from Himalaya to cross the border. Oh, it's a terrible, it's difficult.
How many days
Yeah,
it take you from Tibet to Nepal?
28 days.
On foot. Like for the Vietnamese, you have an experience of coming in exile through crossing the sea on boat. Our experience is crossing the Himalayan snow mountain on foot, right?
Yeah.
In the snow mountain?
Yes, Himalayan mountains.
I walk to the border. So at that day, we quite a big group, 26 people.
So you walk in the night.
Yeah, night.
In the day they hide.
Yes.
Because in the day you see the police patrolling, the border guards and everything.
And are you wearing the monk clothes too?
No.
No.
No,
Normal.
you cannot. No,
Yeah,
you
if you
cannot.
it will be more.
Yeah, okay.
Because we knew very well, because so many people before catched, so many people died on the way, so many people are killed so many people catch the gel. They make they use make in a road something. But we know the reason when the Chinese government catch. But however, we all of accepted to escape from there, from Tibet. Then we walk all the night. Then in the morning we hide somewhere whole day. Many is carry in barley in Tibetan traditional food. Then it's so many people also sick, very bad sick on the way, because I mean like that month very cold. Minus the minus is 20 around like this. The very cold.
The 20 degrees.
Yeah, that
yes.
Weather. In the Celsius. Here you talk about the weather.
Oh, Celsius.
In the Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
That's 20 Celsius.
Yes, Celsius minus 20.
Minus 20.
Yeah.
Minus
Yes.
20.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we all night walked, day we hide somewhere. Then after reach we on the border, but it's on the way we 2-3 times we accident with the army camp.
Yeah.
Also there is sometimes there is dogs biking.
Yeah.
Sometimes there is a dog biking, then it's shooting everywhere. So people is hide somewhere. Then sometimes we is going to like a hawking call.
Yeah, crawl.
So, yeah.
Crawl.
Yeah, crawl. Then finally we is cross border. Then second problem we got. We catch the Nepal army. Then after that the people were very scared. They try to escape something.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we don't know. We don't know anything else, because before we cross in the Himalaya,
You have to cross the Himalayan mountain?
Yes. On
Yes.
foot.
Wow.
Yeah, before it cross Himalaya border, we had a tour with a guide. All of them then like sick, something problem. Then they didn't come. They gone back. Then after that we is blend. We don't know anything else.
The two guide. Normally you cannot cross the border by yourself. You need to know the route, especially the secret route, through which to avoid the cars and like that. So you need a proper guide who have experience. So they were left by the two guide.
Yeah.
They went back. Yeah.
Oh. So after we crossed in the Himalaya, then we knew why they
Go back.
go back. It's a terrible road. So, because like Himalaya like this, we cross here. This until here is like ice the snow. Then is on chashidema showing
You know the steep rocks with the ice, melting snows.
Dangerous.
Yeah, very hard to
dangerous.
cross the
Yeah, we walked whole days on that day. But finally we
Did you keep going or did you turn back?
continue, yes.
Wow.
Then finally the Nepal the border we met at the army camp. Then before is something they catch in a small is like police station, something. With a few days they catch something with problem. Then we try to escape from there. After that, they also arrange a car. We is paying some talk to like action to talk, but finally there is someone come to pay something. They brought direct in the army camp. That's why we all surprised, shocked. Then some people is how can I say, jump in the car or something, escape from there. The finally days all the army days took with the gun. Yeah. Then some people is escape from here, there, then rush around there. So finally they didn't shoot us. Finally we is how can I say, the cross the like a jail. Then we walked. Few minutes later, they came. All days like how can I say, like they wear something. Property is with gun. Then shoot us. Few minutes later, they also shoot me.
He got gunshot here.
Yeah.
You can feel here. The remaining.
How many?
One gunshot here.
Yeah.
You can feel that at the back.
They use like
Is it hard?
It's a big hole.
It's a big hole.
yeah, they use for animals gun.
It's a gun that hit from here.
Yeah.
Explode from the backward.
Yeah. Then we got a 6. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, you can hear at the back. You feel it.
Don't touch.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a big hole.
Yeah. So that's why they shoot 6 people total. Some people is shoot close everywhere, but it's
bullet pass through the clothes. Luckily.
Correct. Passed
through the clothes.
That finally we 4 people very bad. One lady is shoot the leg, destroyed. Me and my friend. My friend is shoot from here to destroy from here. Then finally he's dead. Yeah. So finally they call something with maybe it's the government. Some it's finally they took to us in a car. The many story. Then I have many
There's so many.
Because my conscious is gone. Come back. Conscious, because it's very hard, because when I shot, then my back is open. That's why when I breathe, then automatically this is very
But he survived.
Yes.
So Master is the one first-hand example who has been through these genocides. But for you also, for me, like for myself, if you feel that someone has did the genocide and you feel they are not being very, had been unjust to you, and you keep that kind of pain in here, you will feel the pain. But we see this in different angle.
Okay.
We don't blame it totally on the Chinese government. We also take it as your own karma. You did something wrong in the past and you bear the consequence. You cannot point everything to others doing. Maybe they became the co-factors, right? Co-factors to bring the result. But the main result comes from our own action. Like for me, being separated from mother, if I keep the enmity, hatred, that he did something, they did something for me, I will always be unhappy because of that enmity and feeling of grudge or something. But for us, you accepted your own fall with your own karma. Because even in the being a Tibetan under so many genocides are happening, but it's normally in a family we say a common karma and individual karma. Common karma is the way whole family will suffer the same consequences.
Common karma.
Yeah, common karma, which is same for all family. Individual karma lies even as the one family, Sibling will have a different situation.
Yeah.
Someone gets sick, someone have a better intelligence. That's what we call individual karmic result. And common karma is as a Tibetan. The whole country, whole Tibetan has suffered as a common karma. So we accept it as a karma. So when you can, as much as you can accept it as a result of karma, it's easier to deal it. And you don't have to feel that kind of pain here.
So here in like acceptance.
Yeah, so you just mentioned about what about the healing. Yeah, generational healing really need the concept of karma. If you have the concept of karma, it will be healed by the very understanding of the concept of karma. It is like that. When you did something wrong by yourself, it is more easier to accept rather than did by if you blame it from someone.
Yeah.
When you feel, oh, you hit me, you feel the pain more. But if you pinch yourself, even you heal the savior of the pain same, but you know you pinch yourself. You don't feel angry for yourself. Same like that. So if you have that concept, then it will really change. So right now, I just want the Kunchok to share his life stories. So it's been very good to meet you.
Thank you.
And I think you need to also catch back.
Thank you.
Hi friend, it's Alcina. I wanted to come in here and say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my journey. If you enjoyed this video and maybe you have been following me throughout the whole entire Healing Through Community series and you are behind the mission of generational healing, please consider contributing, donating to the Sound of Healing documentary project, where we go to Vietnam and Cambodia to go learn what the ancient sounds are, to then incorporate that into new conscious healing music. If you haven't heard my music yet, this is the time to do so. I'll include the link down below for you to check it out. It's on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, so that you can better understand what is conscious music, what is healing music. It's music that it's intentional to make you feel good, uplift you, motivate you. This is your opportunity to be a part of a project that will impact generations and promote healing beyond time and space and beyond the physical realm. This is a project that is near and dear to my heart, and it is also a divinely guided project. Next year will be the 50th anniversary since the end of the Vietnam War and the 50th anniversary since the start of the Cambodian genocide. 2025 is a big year, and that is our deadline to finish this project. But we can't do this project without your support. So please do what you can, spread the word, and if you can contribute, please do. And let me know if you have any questions, feedback, thoughts. Thank you for your consideration, and let's continue to heal and grow together. Bye for now.